The eyes that have seen it all sparkled with energy late Monday night. With enthusiasm, with hope. With the belief in a better future that he, Cal Ramsey, has held fast to across 6 decades of Knicks performances that were good, bad, and abominable. "I see a team that's growing," he said. Ramsey, a quintessential fan with a special place in the franchise's heart, had willed himself to Madison Square Garden after a nearly 4-month hospital stay that ended just last Friday. Happy to be going home to his uptown apartment, he refused to go there, deflated by LeBron James, who took a late-morning Manhattan subway ride with Cleveland Cavaliers teammates and later derailed the Knicks by leading a 43-point fourth quarter that produced a 104-101 victory at the Garden. From his longtime seat, a firm bounce pass behind the Knicks bench, Ramsey watched their young foundational pieces build a 23-point lead in the third quarter. They surrendered it all when the self-proclaimed King James dissected their leaky perimeter defense with surgical passing and a pull-up three-pointer over the 7'3" Kristaps Porzingis with the game in the balance. James's muscular containment of Porzingis in the fourth quarter also reminded us why it's always a good idea to avoid early season overstatement about teams perceived to be on the rise, Knicks, or in decline, Cavaliers. James's night, which ended 1 rebound shy of a triple-double, was predictably familiar to a man of Ramsey's age, 80, which makes him one of the few who could scribble a scouting report on every NBA great to ever dribble under the Garden's famed drop ceiling. "LeBron is right up there with Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, you name it," he said. "This is what players like LeBron love to do, and there's almost nothing you can do when he does that." Born in Selma, Alabama, in 1937, but reared socially in New York, and athletically in Harlem's Rucker Park, Ramsey has befriended his fair share of NBA stars. He could tell you about attending Martin Luther King Jr.'s historic speech in Washington with Wilt Chamberlain in 1963. He palled around with Willis Reed during the Knicks' glory days in the early 1970s and later became a team broadcaster and community relations mainstay. Long before that, in the fall of 1959, Ramsey played for the Knicks as a rugged 6'4" small forward out of New York University, averaging 11.4 points and 6.7 rebounds in 22.9 minutes a game off the bench over a 7-game stretch aborted by a culture of unofficial quotas. As the story was once told to me by Fuzzy Levain, who was the coach then, he got a call from the owner, Ned Irish, informing him that 4 African American players on the roster amounted to one too many. Ray Felix, Johnny Green, and Willie Knowles stayed. Ramsey wound up in Syracuse, where he injured his knee and drifted, like many a deserving black athlete of the time, into obscurity. Here he sat Monday night, watching a post-Carmelo Anthony-era Knicks team ride a 29-13 second quarter wave behind a Latvian giant, Porzingis, a rookie point guard from France, Frank Ntilikina, and a Turkish center, Enes Kanter. "It's amazing what this league has become," Ramsey said, agreeing that it would have been impossible in his day to imagine such social and economic borders crashed.